So I just made a video about whether or not ball mastery is a waste of time. I want to give some tips out there for coaches, on how to help their players even just develop their foot control, their technical skills, right, with their ball control, with their feet, of course. How to develop it, but while having fun, because especially younger players, you just have them dribble through cones and they're like, "Oh, this is boring. I don't want to do this. I just want to shoot." Right? There's a couple things that come to mind. One is a game of tag. So depending on the number of players, you might have two kids that are the taggers, right? Or you might have three or whatever. Like if you got like 12 kids, you could do like three or four, maybe, maybe three. But in the game, everybody has a ball at their feet. Whether if you're a person that's a tagger or not, how you differentiate who is it, right, and who is not is you have the people that are the taggers hold a penny. Just hold it, because what's going to happen is when they tag somebody else, they give them that penny, and that player becomes the tagger, right? Um, and so the great thing about this is you got kids running all over the place, getting touches on the ball, and they don't even realize it, right? It's not boring to them. They're just getting touches, right? Inside out, whatever. They're just gonna, right? They're just gonna try to get away and keep control of their ball. Because of course the rule is even players that are tagging, they have to keep their ball with them. That could be a rule. Hey, if you lose your ball and you tag somebody, they're not it. You got to keep that ball close to you, right? Doesn't have to be necessarily right at your feet, but it's got to be close to you. And this really, again, challenges players is really great. If you have a kid that's really weak on the ball and it's hard for them to catch up to everybody, um, just play as a coach and you become it. You know what I'm saying? Just make it easy, for them. Also, I highly suggest, depending on the size of the group, having a boundary area, right? If you're on a large soccer field and you got 10 kids, nobody will ever get tagged, right? So you got to use cones to mark off an area, use your best judgment with that, and that will help them. um, another way, and this isn't quite as fun. You have cones, gates, right? Two sets of two cones together, and the kids got to dribble through them, right? And the challenge is dribbling through the cones, right? Challenging them. You could use both feet, use your weak foot, right? Challenging the kids to see how many gates they can get through and see who has the most after a minute. It's kind of fun, not quite as much fun as the tag, but the kids still do enjoy it. And it's just a great exercise to get them dribbling and giving them an objective, right? Giving them a challenge is something that they are trying to win, right, in that game, in this game. So dribbling through the gates, you could even do something where you have to stop the ball at a cone and then keep going, right? See how many cones you can stop the ball at. That works on the ball control as well. So they're dribbling to a cone, stop the ball, dribble to another cone. Also, real quick, with the game of tag, you can even add a safe zone or two, right, where you make a square of cones for players